Time to bring in Brian Kilmeade, who is currently on his radio show, but we're joining him now on TV. Brian, I want to talk to you about Senator Elizabeth Warren. She is coming across as a martyr to her cause, silenced on the floor of the Senate. But we've been doing some digging here, and she's exploited falsely her ethnicity, and she was a house flipper. I'd like to see the full story of Elizabeth Warren come out here.
Absolutely. I mean, there's a lot going on right now. I don't know if you saw Curt Schilling, the outstanding Major League Baseball pitcher, who's probably going to run against her in Massachusetts. And he was using, you remember how she was called Pocahontas by Donald Trump because of her seemingly unexplainable American Indian background. He was calling her Hiawatha. He says he just wants to point out, not to diminish American Indians, he wants to point out is, who is she supposed to be? I also believe that there's a fear amongst the Senator Schumer friends and family that Elizabeth Warren is a threat to the leadership amongst the Democrats. So there's a rise of Elizabeth Warren and at the cost of Senator Schumer, who for some reason seems to be, goes from the rational politician to the irrational partisan over the last 3 weeks. So they are a mess over in the left. And sadly, I think that the message they got from this election, Stuart, is not let's moderate and get along. It is let's go further left, and the rest of the country will meet us there.
Oh, you're right. They're being dragged to the left by the base, further and further and further to the left. But this morning, we are seeing just a couple of Democrats coming back and saying, wait a minute, this obstructionist strategy, this is not going to work in 2018. The moderate Democrats are beginning to make their voices known.
And you know what? It was so interesting. Rahm Emanuel, in an interview yesterday, basically told the Democratic Party, get over it, stop crying, you lost, and it's not getting any better in 2018. Think long term. Number two, tomorrow, we have President Trump inviting 4 moderate Democrats to the White House to meet with them and maybe seeing if there's a way forward, because he knows both sides have gotten off to a horrible start. I don't think anyone's benefiting of what's been going on over the last 2 weeks. It's been embarrassing.
I think you're right.